So in today's video, I'll talk about the best Prebuilt gaming PCs that you can buy right now that are, in my opinion, high-end systems. So with every single gaming PC of this list, you will be able to play at least 1440p. Now from the second gaming desktop that I recommend to the last one, you will be able to play even at 4K. With the first one, is recommended to play at 1440p. You can game at 4K too, but it's not recommended, but it's also the cheapest system. So if you want a high-end gaming desktop that is not too expensive, the first one is going to be enough. You will have all the links down below in the description, as well with plenty of gaming PCs in case your budget is below or even above the number one on this video. If you find helpful information throughout this video, please leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly hit that bell button so you get notified when I upload this type of content and you help the YouTube algorithm. Without more to say, let's start with this one. With the first PC, we have this Skytech Chronos from Amazon. This one is $1,800, but you can actually save $200 at checkout when you apply the Amazon coupon. So the total price for this PC is going to be around $1,600. And talking about the specifications, you get the i5-12600K alongside the RTX 3070, which is going to be the most important part for gaming, the GPU. Now, if you don't know anything about components, don't worry, I will explain what this PC is capable of running right now. You also get 1TB of NVMe SSD for the storage and 16 gigs of RAM, 3200MHz DDR4. Overall, a great PC, and you also get a front mesh panel, so the airflow and the temps overall for this PC are going to be great. And this is a gaming PC that I totally recommend you to play at 1440p on at least 144Hz display. Now, if you have a 1080p monitor but you're thinking about upgrading it, I still recommend you buying this gaming PC. But if you're just thinking of 1080p gaming, you're gonna spend way less and end up with a system that is going to be better for you because you don't overspend your money and you're not going to notice any differences at the performance. That's something to keep in mind. You can watch my video about the best budget gaming Prebuilt systems in the top right of the screen if you're planning on playing at 1080p and you want to save up some money. But at 1440p, 60 FPS average basically in every single game, and for competitive titles such as Valorant and Fortnite, you will be able to achieve those 240 FPS on average. So if you want to play competitive titles at 1440p, this one is definitely the best choice for you, and it's also the best choice if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a high-end gaming PC. Now the next one is the 45L upgraded version. I know this one has the 3060, but let me explain on how to make this PC better. It's actually really simple. You just go to their website, link down below in the description once again, click on customize and buy, change the storage to at least 1TB of SSD and the graphics card for the 3070 Ti, $2,350. Actually, you end up saving $200 because it's on a deal right now. So if you have the money to, you need to hurry up to get these deals as soon as possible, and you end up getting a system with the i7-12700K, one of the best processors right now. Now for gaming, the 12600K from the last PC is going to be more than enough, but if you also do some heavy multitasking and heavy video editing, then the i7 is going to make sense. And also you get the 3070 Ti, not the 3070, so here you can even start playing at 4K without any issues. Now the 3070 is actually not going to be bad at 4K, but the 3070 Ti is going to make a difference, especially at 4K resolution. Now if you are going to play at 1440p, it's going to make a difference anyway. You will achieve more FPS, and because you get a better processor, it's going to be better for multitasking as well, so keep that in mind. Of course the price difference is high, but is it worth it for you? You need to ask yourself that question. With the next one, we have an expensive AVS Legend gaming desktop at 3200MHz, but this is crazy because you end up saving $800. There's a whooping 20% discount on this one. So if you're thinking of buying a beast of a gaming desktop, this one is on a discount right now. It's one of the best Prebuilt PCs out there for performance at 4K. You get the i7-12700K once again. This one is more than enough at 4K, but then you get the RTX 3080 Ti, which is one of the best GPUs out there on the market right now. So if you wanna play at 4K, 144 FPS on average in most of the games, especially at those esports titles, this one is definitely for you. You get another upgrade, you get 32 gigs of RAM instead of 16, which makes a lot of sense at this price point in case you do more than gaming. Let's say you do streaming and you open a bunch of tasks. This one is going to make more sense. Overall, a great deal. It's pricey, but it really depends on your budget. For the next one we have another legend. It's actually the same case. Here you get the i9-12900K and the RTX 3090 alongside 2TB of M.2 NVMe SSD. So here you get more storage, a better processor for multitasking. Once again, we are talking about heavy multitasking, so if you're not thinking of doing all of this stuff, the last one is going to be enough, or even the 45L. But if you're thinking of doing really heavy 3D rendering alongside 4K heavy gaming, I'm talking about the most high demanding video games, then this one is actually going to be your best option. But if your answer is just gaming, even at 4K 144 FPS on average, the last one is going to be a better option because you end up saving a lot of money. Anyway, here you get even a higher discount where you save $1,050. Now the percentage of the discount is the same one, 20%, but you end up saving more money. And for the last one we have the Prism 2 from Skytech, and from the Skytech website as well. This one, it's on it right now as well. You end up saving $100 and you're getting what I think is the best Prebuilt PC on the market right now, where you get the i9-12900KS. This one is really well cooled with a 360mm all-in-one liquid cooler, so we don't have to worry about temperatures overall for this PC. Then you get a 3690 DDR5 motherboard, which is great for future upgradabilities, 32 gigs of RAM of DDR5, of course, with RGB, and the most important part here for a gaming PC, the GPU. You get the 3090 Ti, latest GPU and the best one on the market right now, but also the most expensive one. Then you get a terabyte of Gen 4 NVMe SSD and a 1000W 80 plus gold certified power supply, so for future upgradabilities this PC is going to be great as well. And I feel like this is a gaming desktop for the people that want the best of the best. You don't want to upgrade your gaming desktop for the next at least 8 years. I think this one is going to make sense if your goal is really the long term for gaming, multitasking and everything, and you want to play even the newest titles at 4K for the next 5 years without any issues, then this one is going to be a good PC. Remember that in order to pick a gaming desktop, first you have to see the type of monitor that you have or that you want to get, and then you have to see the type of games that you want to play, because if you want to play Fortnite at 1080p, then I don't think you should be buying any of these PCs. You can get away with a gaming desktop at $1,200 that runs Fortnite smoothly. Now if you wanna play games like Flight Simulator at 4K, 60 FPS on average, and you will take advantage of the gaming PC, then I think any of these PCs are going to make much more sense. And building your own PC is always going to be the best option. Now I can understand that you don't have the time to, or you just don't want to build it by yourself. That is why I make this type of videos, but I also have a bunch of videos talking about PC builds for every price. So if you want to build it by yourself, make sure to check out my channel, and like I said at the beginning, leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly hit that bell button. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.